African teams like Ghana, we've seen teams like Morocco, we've seen teams like Senegal, we've seen teams like Cameroon also play beautiful football. Unfortunately, they don't really get the win that we expect from them.
It's another day in the competition, FIFA World Cup 2022, and today there are a lot of matches, interesting matches.
Yeah,
and we see Tunisia playing against Australia. Another African cup, African nation, losing in this competition. What do you think our problem is?
Basically, I would
African
not say
team generally.
African teams are the problem. Look at it in the first game, Tunisia's first game. They had a point. They drew 0-0 with can't remember the team now, but at least they played 0-0. They had a point, but the truth is against an Australian side, who were they lost the first match. They even gave France a run for the money, but at the end of the day, lost 4-1. But they did well. They did well. The truth is, it's just one goal, but one goal is not. How do I put it now? They had chances. They had chances to actually equalize, but they couldn't take their chances. And judging, looking at past records, they've not really even scored actually more goals, as in enough goals whenever they come. Yes, whenever they come to World Cup, they are one of the teams who represent Africa. Looking at previous competitions or different editions of the competitions, but them scoring goals has actually been the problem. So I wasn't even surprised that they didn't get to score a goal in their first game against Denmark. That's where they played 0, and they didn't get to score a goal again in today. But notwithstanding, African teams, we still need to we still need to put a whole lot into our games. The technicality in our games, the creativity is still missing. We still play game as I play the game. It's kind of like a basic football. That's what we still play, but we still need to improve more. I don't know if it's basically maybe getting a foreign coach. I wouldn't say that, but at least we've seen other African teams like Ghana. We've seen teams like Morocco. We've seen teams like Senegal. We've seen teams like Cameroon also play beautiful football. Unfortunately, they don't really get the win that we expect
Let
from
me
them.
ask you: do you see any African team qualifying out of your group?
Not really. If you look at Senegal, though they have 3 points at the moment. The last game is against Ecuador, and Ecuador is not a small team to actually bundle over. Tunisia's next game is against France. That automatically they cannot be the world champions. The world champions are on form. They are playing best football, irrespective of the fact that they don't have Kante, they don't have Pogba in that team, but they're playing very good football. So there is no way Tunisia will actually. But let's see the rest: Morocco, Cameroon, and let's see how they go.
That's sad. But let's move to the next match of the day, which is against between Poland and
Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia.
Yeah,
they were promised. I think
a Rolls Royce.
They were given Rolls Royce for winning their last match against Argentina, and they were promised houses. I think they were promised houses, something like that.
Okay.
But look at what the match turns out to be.
Now.
Was it an expected outcome for you?
Yeah, truly. They say lightning doesn't strike twice in the same place. But the truth is, again, looking at the Argentine game. They didn't really dominate that game. They had 2 shots on target, and those 2 shots resulted in a goal. And after that, nothing. Argentina were just very poor.
Isn't that the basic?
But basically. But looking at their games today, they played better today against Poland than they did against Argentina. But they didn't even get to score a goal. At the end of the day, Poland took their chances. Lewandowski getting his first goal in 5 matches in the FIFA World Cup. So it means 5 appearances in the FIFA World Cup. So it makes sense that Saudi Arabia didn't get to win that game. It's no.
Let's move on to the next match, which is France versus Denmark.
Yeah, the game ended 2-1. Looking at it, Kylian Mbappe had a show today. Actually, Antoine Griezmann played very good football today too. He was part of the people who was behind the success of that team. But Mbappe is actually on top for 3 goals today. It was awesome. Beautiful goal. I love the first goal. Awesome partnership between him and Theo Hernandez for the first goal. Yeah, definitely. Then the second goal was also amazing. How he scored the goal. He just showed how fast he is. Because that goal actually was, as it all boils down to his speed, the second goal. And he didn't even hit it right, just with his lap. And, it came 2-0, but not really 2-1. But that's the beautiful thing about top players. They play good football, and then you always, as in, it's always certain for them to give you the results. They'll always come to party when it's time.
So speaking of top players, we expected Messi to show up, and he did today. What an amazing match!
Yeah.
Was. He scored a goal and provided an assist for the second
For
goal.
the second goal.
What was your reaction to that match?
I know, as in looking at their first game, losing to Saudi Arabia, which was a shocker to the entire world. It was expedient that they needed to win today's game, and then he came into the game. I believe at the back of his mind, win and win. That was the only thing, and it was a must win for them, and they got the game. As in, beautiful performance. His goal was amazing. The assist also was, it's a textbook assist, but the goal was awesome. Ochoa does it as in very good performances at the World Cup. But it was surprising that today's games, both goals were goals that I would not blame him for. The goals that he couldn't save.
The second goal.
The second,
he had a nice angle to the goal.
Yeah, basically the second goal was his technicality in itself. As in the way if he had used his right hand, he would have actually prevented the goal from entering. But he actually went with his left hand. But at that point in time, they were busy. Really, 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 really. How do I put it now? They were tensed. Mexico were looking for the equalizer, but that, it just happened. It just happened.
All right. It just happened. And good luck. Going forward. We hope. I really hope at least one of the African teams qualify out of their group.
I pray so. Let's see what Morocco does tomorrow.
Yeah, good luck to the teams, and stay tuned as we continue to enjoy beautiful games of this World Cup.